Are you ready for a special twin soul lesson today for free here on YouTube? Welcome if you're new here. I'm Lorraine. I'm together with my twin flame, and that's the love of my life. I really love to guide you to the love of your life that you can grow old together. And it doesn't matter if it's a special person, a specific person, maybe don't know them yet, or if it's your twin flame. But I do believe when you're dealing with your twin flame, we can put them on a pedestal. I've done that because I really wanted to unite with my twin flame, because for me, that was the only person I really love. I really like. I like him so much, and especially when we wake up, then I'm looking into his gorgeous, happy eyes, and then that makes me so happy. So then I'm already looking forward to this wonderful day. So, good morning if you're live, and thank you if you're live at the end. And you can see it in the chat. I have a special code for you so you can try out our real Twin Soul School lessons. But for today, the topic is how to get connected with your twin flame if you're not in contact. Or maybe you are in contact, but maybe they are pulling themselves away. Or maybe there's a distance. Or maybe they don't feel it anymore. Maybe you have some contact, but it's not the contact that you desire. That happened to one of our students. She's a wonderful person and she's really investing in herself. She did the whole course, she read the book, she's going with me on a twin soul retreat. We're going on a sailing boat into Turkey this year, and she's joining us. And she booked a session with me because she said, well, there's so much distance between us. And prior to the course, they were not in contact. So she didn't have contact for half a year. But she learned a lot and they got in contact. So they're talking, and sometimes they are talking for hours, but before they separated, she really felt special, like I am the only one. But now after the separation, they were just talking as friends, and she wants really to get into this official relationship. So let me know in the comments below if that's your desire, to get in an official, harmonious, monogamous relationship with the one you really love. And this is her desire. And it's possible. I know it's possible. And I have today the proven method for you, because something really special happened during the call I had with this student. And it didn't only happen this week, it happens constantly. So, in lots of calls with my student, their twin flame is calling them during the call. And they are always very surprised, but to me, it's normal because that happens all the time. And I will choose one of your questions, or maybe two, and I'm answering those questions today. In a normal twin soul lesson, in a normal webinar, I answer all the questions. So I stay live until all questions are answered in a normal lesson. So a normal lesson would take 1.5 hours on average. So if you invest in the course, you get all the answers answered and you can study it yourself. And there's also another difference during the courses, the private courses. I'm also giving examples of my own life, my own union. But on YouTube is a little bit difficult to tell everything because we are dealing with real persons. I'm a real person and I have a normal relationship. We have a blended family with 4 children. We are getting married. So I cannot tell everything on YouTube. I hope you respect that. But for our students, it's really like we are having a one-on-one conversation. So I hope you're ready for this lesson. I hope you have pen and paper. And yes, I am in a situation we are talking constantly, but now in the friends zone. Okay, let's change that today. Are you ready for it? So grab your pen and paper and your notebook. I got mine. Don't you love this? Our new Flamazing notebooks. And he's flirting with me, but not making the moves. He's not making the moves to make plans again for us. Are you ready? Yes, I am. All right. So she was saying, there's distance between us. I don't feel special anymore. I just feel like a normal person and I want to feel connected again. And she said, I am frustrated by his behavior because he's doing this. He's causing the distance. And so he's very distant, and it's because of his behavior. And I am annoyed by his behavior. This type of behavior, I'm really frustrated about it. I don't like that behavior. And then we looked at it. Because if you're frustrated about something, I believe that we're all one. So if you're frustrated about something outside of you, there's also a frustration within yourself. And finally, she also is a little bit frustrated that, she just can't do some things in her life. So that are really needed to change, because she knows that everything is cause and effect. I'm now reading this book. It's called The Seed of the Soul. I cannot really recommend it to you. It's a kind of, it's not an easy read. But if you are more, if you want to read more in depth book like this, you can read it. And the main lesson is that everything is cause and effect. Cause and effect. So if your twin flame, or even if it's another person, even if it's your mother, father, brother, friend, colleague, if they are doing something, that's the effect, but there was a cause before it, and the cause is always us. So if someone is hurting us, we created it prior to this situation. That's what I believe. So in our Twin Soul School, we always are responsible for our own life and the things that we are experiencing in our lives. And that's really powerful, because we are not blaming ourselves, but we are holding ourselves responsible. And therefore, we are getting more powerful, because then we have the power to change it into something we do love, right? So we went back to releasing the cause. So that's the first step. The first step is send blessings to the situation, send blessings to the situation, send blessings to the cause, and that you are willing to release the cause. So you can say, for instance, I'm willing to release the cause of this situation where he's distant, or I'm willing to release the cause of the situation that we are in the friends zone, like you were saying. I'm willing to release the cause of this friend zone, or that he's distant, or that I'm so frustrated about this. So, and then we go deeper into the cause. And the deeper we get, it's almost always about not enough self-love, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being left alone. And then you say, well, but I already healed the fear of abandonment a long time ago. I know I was afraid to be alone, but it's rooted deep within our souls. And it's always good to look at it and say, I'm now detaching from myself from fears. I'm now connecting myself with unconditional love again. And that's the first step. And of course, during a one-on-one session in the course, we are going a little bit deeper into this step. But that's the first step. You really need to get rid of that frustration, right? And the cause of, what's the cause of the situation? What's the cause of the current situation? And if you can look at that, and if you can release that, that's a really good start. At the end, I will share the affirmations. But affirmations do work, but they only work if you've done the steps previous doing the affirmations, because otherwise you can affirm them and you think that you are affirming from a place of love, but it's possible that you're affirming from a place of fear if you didn't haven't done the previous steps we are talking about right now. I am willing to release the cause of the friend zone. Yes. Great, great. You're a fast learner. Well, then we went to the second step. So let's dive into step 2. We have done the forgiveness ritual. So you can use Ho'oponopono, you can use your own forgiveness ritual. We have done that together. So I did this with our student. We done the forgiveness ritual. We did it in this particular case with her twin flame. So she forgave her twin flame because she understood that it wasn't her twin flame to blame. It wasn't her to blame. It was just releasing the previous situation, releasing the cause, and then everything is fine again. So the energy between them was neutral again. Because if you are really frustrated, then your twin flame will avoid you because they are loyal to your energy. They are faithful to your energy. Just like the universe is faithful, the universe never judges, your twin flame never judges. They are just loyal and faithful to your energy. So if they are distant, then there is an energy within you that is causing the distance. And if you can release that energy and you can connect yourself to the infinite states of togetherness, then you can attract being together. All right. Makes sense totally. Well, wonderful. So we did the forgiveness ritual. That was step 2. Then we are going over to step 3. We talked to her twin flame. Well, that's a weird step, right? And we have a module in Twin Soul School. It's called Intuition. It's the final module. And in this module, I show you how you can talk to the universe. I talk to the universe like Abraham Hicks is doing, and that's nothing special. We can all do that. And the universe loves to talk to you. They are waiting for you. They would enjoy it if you tap into their infinite knowledge more often. But it's not necessary. They're not, it's not a duty. It's just really nice to connect with the universe, and you can do that. So if you want to learn that, you can do that module, that specific module. And also in that module, I showed her how she can talk to her twin flame. Even if your twin flame is not there, even if your twin flame is on the other side of the world, because you can talk to people because there's like this twin flame telepathy. I've done that with my twin flame prior to our union. That was funny. And then he said, well, I prefer just talking. So finally he just called me. But you can do this. You can do this if they are on the other side of the world. And you can do this if you're not in contact. So you can talk to your twin flame any moment. You can talk to them after this session, after this lesson. You can always connect with your twin flame. I am so happy and grateful that my twin and I communicate so happily and warmly together. We are always there for each other. In our new version, we are filled with unconditional love. Well, that's great. Hi, everyone. I just did that this morning. I asked about the universe and I asked them for my secret desires. Yes. But talking to the universe goes much deeper than only asking. You know it: ask, believe, receive. So if we're only asking is something simple. We can all do that. But getting our desires is also simple, but we make it really difficult, right? If you really can tap into gratitude for already having it, then miracles are happening. So miracles are really normal now to me, because if you can really learn this, then everything goes much faster. So the more you are awakened, the more you are aware, the more you become a conscious creator, the faster you can get your desires. And that's wonderful. So She was talking to her twin flame. And of course, he said something like, I don't remember the exact words, but of course, I'm sorry. Of course, I want to talk to you. Of course, I want to be us in a relationship. And I can't wait to be in a relationship. So that were more or less the words. Lots of students, or lots of, not students, but lots of twin flames, they stop with this third step. They are saying, I'm together with my twin flame in the 3D, in the 5D. So I'm together with my twin flame in the 5D. And they separate that from their real reality. So in real life, they are not together and they are like, well, I'm done with the journey. I'm going to focus on myself. That's the energy of the collective right now. I can focus on myself. My life is wonderful without my twin flame. And, I'm going on a vacation. I don't need them anymore and whatever. Mm, I think it would be more wonderful to go on a vacation together with your twin flame, maybe together with the whole family. And one of our students, she's together with her twin flame, and she's now together for 1 year, and she's going to give a live webinar with me, and she will talk about her journey and how she got together with her twin flame. That's also a choice. Of course, you can focus on yourself, but is that the thing you really want? Is that what you really want? Focusing on yourself, go on a vacation alone again? Or is your real desire connecting to this unconditional loving relationship together with the love of your life, enjoying life together? I think that should be your desire. But of course, it's all up to you. Everyone is free to make their own choices. I really want to be together and get on vacation with my twin flame. Yeah, that's wonderful. And you will have that. My twin flame is engaged with someone. I respect it and I wish him to be happy with who he engaged to be with together. So I'm still in love with him and I know he really loves me. And I know he's always with me. Yes. So you can decide that you can be like the second person in real life. You know that you're the love of their life, and but you can step back and then give the stage to your twin flame and their beloved, or not their beloved, but their current person, and that's a choice too. So everything is cause and effect. So this effect, there is a cause that is prior to this effect, right? And most of the times when there is a third party involved, and it doesn't matter what the third party is, this can be a person, this can be a job, this can be status, this can be religion. And if there is a third party that's standing more or less in the way of your true desires, then in the root, there is often lack of self love. And it's up to you to decide if you grant yourself the best life ever. So it's not up to someone else, it's up to you. But that's a complete other topic. Today we were talking about how to get instant contact. That's what we want, right? And our student had instant contact within 20 minutes. So you can have contact with your twin flame within 20 minutes. If the first three steps are interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel and let's go over to the next three steps. Step 4. Yes, she said to me, I have so many reasons why he shouldn't choose me. So she had many reasons because she said, well, um, he's involved with this other person, he has lots of responsibilities, he's a loyal person, he's loyal to this, he's loyal to that, and then I come second or last, right? So that were her kind of reasons. And I helped her to create reasons why he should choose her. So you can do that for yourself. You can think of I've done that with my marriage proposal. I really desire the marriage proposal from my twin soul, and I will tell you more about that in our courses. But I thought many reasons why he shouldn't ask me to marry him this year. There were so many reasons why he shouldn't ask me this year. And then all of a sudden, I came up with reasons why he should ask me this year, why he should propose this year. And within 1 week, he proposed. So it can be instant. Contact with your twin flame can be instant. A marriage proposal with your twin flame can be instant. So isn't that amazing? This is why I love this journey so much. This is why I love this connection so much, because you're constantly stepping from one miracle to into the other miracle. And life, just another day a student was saying, can you imagine we were not on the journey? You would miss such a beautiful life. It's so wonderful to be aware of this, right? All right. So step 4 is creating reasons why they should choose you, why they should connect to you, why you should have more contact, and also physical contact, why they should love you and make a priority. So we came up with all those reasons, and I said, she's a wonderful person, and I said it would be amazing if he would have you beside him, because you give him the freedom, you give him the power, because her twin flame is on a mission. He has a path for himself. He wants to go that direction, and she's supporting him in this mission. So everyone needs a partner who's supporting them on their mission. For instance, my twin flame supporting me on their mission. He's like, you really now have to get the book in English. That's really, it's so wonderful. And even his friends are supporting me. They were talking the other day. Shouldn't every person who wants a stable and happy and harmonious relationship read your book? The best friend of my twin flame was saying everyone should read this book. Even if you are in a relationship and you are in a complicated relationship, even then you should read the book. So not only if you want to be together with your twin flame, but they said everyone needs to read the book. So isn't that wonderful that you are supported by your twin flame and their friends and their family? So you can be supported, and I will give you affirmations at the end of the lesson. Lorraine, my twin flame is a gay man. Well, I'm sure he loves you. Everything is a choice. Everything is a choice, and I know that sounds simple, but it is. So if I decide my twin flame is a gay man, well, that will be my decision. But you can make another decision, and you cannot change them, but you can change your perception about them, and you are free. There's a module in Twin Soul School. It's called Free, and there you learn everything about free will, and that you are free to think, to have the thoughts that you want to think. Nobody can control your thoughts, even if you are prisoned. Nobody can control your thoughts. And we create. Our thoughts always create. Our thoughts create feelings. Feelings creates energy, and energy attracts energy. So we are always the creator of our own reality, and we are responsible. We are even responsible for the world that we are living in right now. So my desire is if we have more twin souls together, if we have more twin souls connected, I really would like to change bigger things in life than only unions. Of course, it's wonderful to be happy on your own. It's wonderful to unite with your twin flame and go on a vacation. But there's much more in life than that, right? We could solve much bigger issues together. And I believe that we are responsible for our own world. So I really would love to take it up to the next level. All right. So step 4, create reasons why they should choose you now. Well, then I think it's the most important step. It's step 5. And step 5 is take the decision. Decide that they choose you, because you can come up with reasons. Prior to my union, I came up with many reasons why he should choose me. But in the end, I didn't make a decision. I was like, yeah, I know reasons why he should choose me, but he he doesn't do it. He just doesn't do it because he's this or that. You can say, I'm the most wonderful person for my twin flame, but he's gay. I'm the most wonderful person for my twin flame, but he's involved with someone else, or he's too old, or he's too young, or whatever. You can, and that's another excuse that's sabotaging your happiness. So you can watch that video about why you are sabotaging, why you might sabotaging your own happiness. But if you can really decide and make the decision with your heart, with your soul connected, with your soul, with your mind, with your heart, with your gut, so everything is in alignment, and you really make the decision right now we are in contact again. And you can emphasize, now he's taking the initiative. Now he's sending messages to me all the time, or she. Now she wants to be in an official relationship with me. Now she's telling everyone that I am the love of her life. They love me and they want to show it to everyone. If you really make that decision, then your twin flame must be truthful to that. Your twin flame is truthful and loyal and faithful to your decision. But if there's a fear coming up, what if he's dating other women? That's an affirmation. What if affirmation? What if affirmations are really useful? What if they are dating other persons? What if he's gay? What if he keeps choosing the relationship where he's not happy in? What if? You can also turn it around. What if he finally gets it? What if he finally chooses me and chooses his own happiness? What if he would do that? So, what if affirmations are really useful if you're not that secure yet? But if you really want to change your connection, you have to come up to a point where you make the decision. And in part 2 of this lesson, I will tell you a little bit more about our Twin Soul School. But for now, in this lesson, I just want you to already to understand that it's all about the decision. And everything what can help you to make the right decision, what's good for you and for everyone involved. Because it's really good if you can manifest in the highest good of everyone, and then you're always safe. Then you're always safe. Can you recommend how at one point you were able to let your twin flame in? What was your best trick? Or truth, better said. Exactly. Yeah. So getting into a relationship with your twin flame is not a trick, but it's a truth, right? Because if it would be a trick, then it's not authentic. And if you're not authentic, then your twin flame is running away from you because it's not real. After all doing this, 2 weeks prior to my union, I really changed my energy. We were not in contact, not in contact. So we were not in contact, really not in contact. So no contact at all. And the last 2 weeks prior to my union, I changed my energy. And that was the moment he stood on my doorstep at 11:11, so November 11, 5 years ago. So the effect was that my twin flame came running to me. But the cause was that I changed my energy. And exactly how I did this, I am giving this formula at the end of the year one course. It's in module 13. It's the last webinar. We just recorded it. It's very on point. There was so much truth in that. Everyone could see that. And if you could do that for 2 weeks, I only ask 2 weeks, then you can be together within 2 weeks. So not only have this contact, more contact, but you can be together in an official relationship within 2 weeks if you could do that. So I recommend you to watch this module. Okay. Exactly. You should respect more your own desire. Yeah, lots of people, they are respecting other people's desires. Maybe we are used to please others. And that can happen when you had a dominant parent or you had to take care of everyone. So the desire of your twin flame can be more important, or the desire of the current partner of your twin flame can be more important than your own desire. But you matter too. Your desires matter too. You are important. And in the first place, you are only responsible for your own desires. And you are allowed to have your desires. You are allowed to have success. You are allowed to have love. You are allowed to be in a relationship with your twin flame. It's there for you. And can give you the guidance, but in the end, you have to make the decision. You have to decide. And it's safe to decide. Because if you think that you've made the wrong decision, you can make a new decision tomorrow. Life is always changing. So I teach you how you can always create. So tomorrow you can create another situation. Or if you want to keep your union, then you make the choice for your union every single day. If we choose union every single day, then you will be together with your twin flame for the rest of your lives. So that's possible. Let's go to the final step. So let's wrap it up. The first 5 steps. Step 1, we let go of any frustration. Step 2, the forgiveness ritual. Step 3, communicate with your twin flame. Step 4, we create reasons why they should choose you. Step 5, we make the decision that you are the only one for them and that they choose you now. And then step 6, only then we are going to use the affirmations. And the affirmations that we used, we always feel the connection and will stay together forever. We will always feel the connection and we will stay together forever. So you want to feel, you not only want to feel connected, because suppose one of you is saying, I'm always connected forever and ever, but they're not with me. No, so we want to say it's complete and whole, and that's we always feel the connection and we'll stay together forever. Because otherwise you can be afraid, yes, we'll connect it, but they run away all the time. We feel connected, but we're in separation, or maybe they come back and maybe they'll leave again. And if there's a possibility that they will leave again, well, let's then not start. But if you know that they will stay with you forever because you trust yourself in love, you trust yourself that you can do the steps I am giving you in this video. If you trust yourself, you can learn it. And, I am not a really special person that I'm the only one who can do the steps. Thousands of people could do the steps too. And there are students who can do the steps much better than I am doing. I'm giving the steps and they just do it. And then sometimes I have troubles myself with doing all those steps, right? So there are students, and for some of them, it's really easier. So it's easy to follow all the steps of the course and to have a really wonderful life together. And if you trust yourself that you can do that too, then you can be forever. So you don't even have to trust your twin flame that they can do it. If you could trust yourself to do it, then that's enough because they are truthful and loyal to your energy. Isn't that wonderful? Exactly. Your twin flame has already chosen you. So it's not, it's not that they have to choose you now. They already chose you as their twin flame, as their life partner anyway. All right. Okay. So this was the first affirmation, and I will give you three today. So the second affirmation: we enjoy having more and more contact, including physically. So we enjoy having more and more contact, including physically. So step into that. Step into more and more contact. So don't focus on there's more distance all the time, because that's an affirmation and you will create more distance. And then you say to yourself, you see, my intuition was right, because I already thought that we would get into a distance period. That's not the intuition, that's fear. So it's really important that you learn the difference between fear and intuition. So the affirmation: we enjoy having more and more contact, including physically. And you can also visualize, that they're touching your shoulder, that they're putting a hand on your knee, or you can visualize whatever contact you want with them. And you can let's do that right now. So imagine you meet your twin flame, or you're together with your twin flame. Maybe you are at the beach, or maybe you're sitting at the couch. You are somewhere, maybe you're lying in bed. I don't care. And feel that they want to touch you and that you like it. And maybe you're not used to it. Maybe when they touch you, you get shivers all over because you're not used to it and you don't know what to do with that. And then you can practice this more often so it gets more normal. And if that's normal to you, that you're being touched by your twin flame, the moment that they touch you, it feels good. It feels right. And you can show it to them. You can show them that you really love to be touched by them. And the only thing what will happen is that they want to touch you more. So then you get more and more in contact, also physically. And if you combine that with they are choosing me and they're staying with me forever and ever, well, then you're getting into this official, loving, monogamous relationship. And then the last affirmation: he now wants me forever as his life partner by his side. Or she now wants me forever as her life partner by her side. So now you see, if you have those affirmations and you haven't done the previous steps, then it's really difficult to adapt those affirmations, because beneath it there's fear-based energy. So that's why sometimes affirmations don't work. And you're like, hey, affirmations work in all areas of my life except for my twin flame relationship. So it's possibly not. So maybe I cannot manifest twin flame union. Yes, you can manifest twin flame union. Yes, you can do that with affirmations, but you need to know how. Well, this is what I did with my student. And we have done this in 20 minutes. That's why I only work with students who read my book and who have done the course and who are in our Twin Soul app. Because then I can do this in 20 minutes. Now I need lots of time only to explain all how this works. So she has the basic knowledge. So she could adapt everything really fast. And then she got a call from her twin flame. She couldn't answer it because, we were ending the call. So we end the call. They had the conversation. And then her twin flame was talking about us and we again. So first it was about you and your life and me and my life. And now he was talking about their life together, they as a couple. Isn't that wonderful? So within 20 minutes, you can just change the whole situation. And the best part of it that she learned that she is the creator of her union and that it worked in a split second. And then you can do it again and again, and it's getting easier and it's getting normal. And yeah, this is really wonderful. It's awesome. It's really awesome. The affirmations make me cry. They feel so deep inside. Oh, yes. I also have sometimes affirmations that make me cry. And then I know I am not ready yet to experience it. So if your twin flame is not communicating or contacting you, it's not about them, but it's about that we are not used to or ready yet to get it. And then I know, I have to work on this, and not like I have to work on this for a lifetime because I can make the decision right now. But then I know, I have to get to the point that this is normal to me, that this is normal to me. So if the affirmations make me happy, yes they choose for me forever and ever. Yes, they want me as a life partner. Woo, I love to be touched. We are walking in the city, everybody sees we are a dream couple, and everybody is enjoying our company. Everyone is inviting us to their parties. We are having a wonderful life. Everything is going well for me. I am the woman who has it all. If you are in that kind of energy, then boom, then you're twin flame. So that's a really different energy than if you're just reading the affirmations from fear or with some tears. So yeah, but you can get there. You can get there. Yes, tears of joy, but tears of joy, it's still a little bit melancholic. What's the word? Melancholisch. Help me out here in Dutch. Melancholisch. Melodramatic. I hope you understand the feeling. But it's good to experience emotion. Of course, it's good to experience emotion with it. But I am suggesting you can use the affirmations more, and that you really get into the energy that you are already in this relationship. So if you would already be in this relationship for 5 or 10 years, yes, and you would then say the affirmations after already being for 5 years together. Let's look at the affirmations again. So I'm together with my twin flame for 5 or 10 years. We always feel the connection and we will stay together forever. Yes, of course, we are already 5 to 10 years together. We enjoy having more and more contact, including physically. Yeah, the logical, yeah, we're having intimacy all the time. He now wants me forever as his life partner by his side. Yes, of course, we are married, and he said that to me so many times. So it's nothing to cry about anymore. If I would be so, you can tap into the version that you're already having this, and that's the moment you get it, because we don't get what we want, we don't get what we ask, but we get what we are. That's a good video. I will make a video about that. Thank you so much. All right. So now let's talk a little bit more. This is the second part of the video where you can dive deeper into our Twin Soul School. So if you're only here for the free live session, then this is the end of the free live session. If you want to know more about our Twin Soul School, and today I give you a special code. You can use a discount code for one of our modules. You can pick your own module. I always recommend you to start with the module 1, because I created a logical order and it all builds up to finally make a decision. Yes, I'm the only one. He now or she now chooses me, period. But it builds up. So I start with one, then you do module two, then three. But you are also free to say, well, now I want to start at the end, or I want to start at the middle, or I need some more trust. So you can choose your own module, what you think you need. After this module, you can still switch to the full course. So I will give you the amount of your investment, I will give it back to you if you choose the full course, the full year one course, including all the meditations. So that's the first foundation to prepare yourself for your twin flame union. Because the moment you use those steps and you get into contact with your twin flame, what happens a lot is that you go back to your previous old self, you get back to fear again, and then you get hot and cold behavior from your twin flame because you were not prepared well enough. So that's why I always say, just start with year one. And you can do it in 1 week or 2 months. So the course doesn't have to take you a full year. But you are free and I love that. So if you start with the course, you don't have to wait for the next lesson. The next lesson is there for you when you are ready. I love to be free to do whatever I want to do on my own pace. So that's why I created a course that you can do it on your own pace, in your own time, and no one is rushing you and no one is delaying you. So I think you're on your own master. And you can do it all by yourself. So it's a self-study course, and we have a book, and in that book we have a summary of everything I'm telling about in the course. So there's the course and there's the book. Besides that, if you want to chat with me on a daily basis, or maybe you want to have daily inspiration, or you want to have additional videos, because maybe you've done the course, but then it's sometimes difficult to stay in that energy. So that's why I always create new videos so you can stay in that energy. It's like, I am now learning how to play golf. And before, my twin flame always said, I'm never going to play golf with you because I'm a man, you're a woman. We have a completely different handicap. I think he has got like 14 or 15, and I had 44, 54 plus, plus, plus. And I started to become better. And this week we made our first round, and now I have handicap 44, and that's my number. It's our twin flame number, and the system created it. So he typed in my score. He typed in my score, and then the system said 44, and we both had to laugh. But if your twin flame is saying, I'm never going to do this, for instance, my twin flame is saying, I'm never going to play with you. And now we played, and now we're going to play again. We will even have a tournament together. So it's so funny. But I still have golf lessons. And my golf teacher is saying every time more or less the same things. And after 50 lessons, I was like, this is how to do it. Now I know I have to do this, So it's the same with everything that you want to learn. If you want to learn how to play golf or tennis or play the piano, you take lessons. And now there's something really important in your life. Getting together with the love of your life, maybe even your twin flame. You share the same soul, and then you're not taking any lessons. You're just watching some readings or some videos, and you're not taking the lessons. And it's so important. So the lessons can really help you and guide you. And after that, you can keep learning. So you don't have to be fully healed to get together with your twin flame. You can also heal within the connection. I think we are always learning. So also when you're together with your twin flame, it's really important that you keep your energy, and you don't have to have a high energy to get and stay together with your twin flame, but you do need to make the decision that no matter what, you will choose each other every single day for the rest of your lives. And that's why I created Twin Soul School, to guide people doing that, because I found it very difficult prior to my union. And I also discovered that I really love to help people to connect with their love of their life and live their happiest life. And I even made my life work from it. So that's what I'm wanted to share with you today. I really hope that you have written everything down, that you're going out today, maybe into nature. We're going to the boat. There's a lot of sunshine in the Netherlands today. And that you're going to do the steps. Take some time. Let it resonate within you. Dive deeper in yourself. Make the decision, and also let me know when they contacted you, because you can have instant contact with your twin flame. Also, because it's your twin flame, they will contact you instantly. Just what happened to my student. So I love to see you in module 1, balance, in Twin Soul School, or in another module. And then I also love to see you in our Twin Soul app. I also share my own personal success stories, and we all share our personal success stories. There are 50 webinars waiting for you in our app. You can try our app. There's a 90-day trial at the moment. You can also work with me personally. If you really want to invest in yourself, you can work with me. You can also work with one of our coaches. We have many students. They were students before, but now they're together with their twin flame. Now they are married or getting married, and you can talk to them. It's easy. You can connect with us. You don't have to do it alone anymore. There's a school, because it's so important to learn this. So there's a golf school, there's a status school, and there's a Twin Soul School. And I just love our Twin Soul School. So spread love to everyone. And then I love to see you in the next one. Much love to you all.